The headboard is finally finished. Hey, everything okay?
Non, ne tourne pas, c'est pas la peine.
Okay, and now we have to put it on its side, I think.
I'm going to prove today that I do not need Benoit, our carpenter, to make a fantastic bed frame. I found a shop where I can get the wood. Unfortunately, they can't cut it, so funny enough, I have to come with my own tools to cut a piece of wood.
It's kind of like if you went to a butcher and asked for a steak, but they were like, no, we've only got a cow.
Exactly, exactly. But I'm not alone, I have Josh with me, and he's going to help me, our intern. It does feel slightly awkward to be in a shop and cut yourself the wood, but 2 meters. I have all the necessary tools to do it like a professional. Benoit would be proud of me, I'm sure.
He'd feel so left out.
On this saw, the blade is really blunt, but that's the only one I had. Success. 2 meters, spot on. You know, some people might know that I'm not the best when it comes to measuring, but I think this time, I'm really proud of myself. Is that 2 meters? Yeah, it is. It looks shorter than 2 meters, but that's fine. 2 meters. Oh no. 3 millimeters short. We say it doesn't matter if it's half a centimeter short on one side of the bed than the other. It could be Anna's side. It's just going to be a little bit, you know, hull-shaped, like a boat. Okay, intern, can you load that on the car, please?
I'm not as good at handling wood as you are.
That's why you're the intern. Josh, do I have to do everything myself? So we have a bed. It's 2 meters long, and we need, in between here, we have 171. So we need several of these now. Just need to find some good ones because many of them are like distorted. So if you want to find out if wood is good, look at this like this, and then you see if it's straight or distorted. So this one is kind of okay. Every 6 centimeters we need one. We have 190 divided by 6 is 31, 17. So we need 17 of these. That's going to be expensive.
So speaking of expensive, Philip, there's a work-related accident.
Oh my goodness,
I
really?
I need to be compensated.
Oh my goodness.
Heavily.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Alternatively, cut it off and then it's, you know, it's cheaper. Do you mind taking this to the car, please? I can hold the camera. Don't worry, I'm helping you.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable handling your wood like this.
Unfortunately, we forgot the straps, so I have to put the intern here to hold the wood. But I make sure that we don't drive too fast on the highway. Are you okay?
No.
That's okay.
Hey? Everything okay?
Yeah. Just a bit cold.
I think finally got the wood.
Yeah, perfect. We got the wood. I forgot he was at the back, so he took the highway. But anyway, there was only like 100 miles an hour limit. So it's fine. You're right?
A bit cold.
A bit cold.
It's all right.
That's okay. Now the sun is out. Yeah. Can you go back editing?
Back in the hole.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. So all the wood is here. This is the perfect space to build up the bed. Honestly, I'm so excited doing this. I think something big is happening. Okay. 180. Oof. Okay, that is correct. This is it. 180. Fantastic. The important thing is to get the angles right. See? It doesn't need to be perfect here because Anna's going to put some foam there anyway. Well, I still want to have it as good as possible. So. It's not easy. It's tricky. this wasn't too long, it was just in the wrong place. Now I put it where it belongs to. This is gonna be supporting the beams that are here, the sticks that are here for the mattress. So all is good. Just need to squeeze this in here, exactly in the middle. There's a slight problem. I was just about to celebrate the fact that I don't need Benoit anymore when I smelled a funny smell upstairs in the room where the wood was stored. So I called Benoit just to get a second opinion and for him not to feel excluded and ask him about the wood that I've chosen to make the mattress base, not the frame, which is done and it's fine, but the mattress base. Since he said, these are not made for inside use, which made me laugh because he's an old hippie, basically. But I Googled it, and it said that if you use them inside, they're treated and they're good against worms, and if you use them inside, there's a chance that you die of cancer. So I went back to the shop and I was able to exchange them against some plywood. And now you have to watch me carrying it upstairs because it's a lot of work. It needs a lot of strength, and you might enjoy it, seeing my muscles. Oh no, camera's on the wrong side. What a pity. I'm missing out on the six-pack. Oh ouais, tu veux dire? Jean-Pierre. So my muscles weren't strong enough, but luckily Jean-Pierre came, was helping us in the garden and helped me. Thank you, Jean-Pierre. Now, with this little misunderstanding out of the way, I can continue working here and show you once again that no carpenter is needed in this house. I think I'm really happy. I even made a little ventilation dent in here. Good. Look at this. Look how stable it feels. It feels really, really stable. Of course, before you shout at me, I know I need to make some ventilation holes in here for the mattress to breathe. That's a good one. That's it. I am done. I am done with my part of making this bed. I'm gonna clean up, put this in a corner, and then Anna will come and take over. She has the easy part, designing a fabric, printing it and putting it on the bed, but what really makes a difference, that's the frame. Thank you. I'm very excited because I'm going to show Benoit the bed, which is also the proof that he's not needed anymore, unfortunately.
Mais
yeah, come.
C'est encore pire que prévu? Oh là là.
Ta-da!
Oh là là.
The masterpiece.
Bouche bée?
Bouche bée.
Dans positif ou négatif?
Je dirais les deux.
Ah ouais, pourquoi les deux? Non, mais regarde les deux. Regarde,
ouais. Faut que je tourne?
Non, ne tourne pas, hein. C'est pas la peine. Non, there's nothing.
C'est quoi tous ces éclats?
No, that's off camera.
Regarde.
That's not.
Regarde tous les éclats. Regarde.
Ah, c'est joli.
No,
Ouais.
that's a touch. That's a personal touch. That's a modern touch. This is a detail. The problem is, I should have drilled from that side half through, and then from that side the other side. Look at this beauty.
Mais ton
Regarde cette
menuisier,
beauté.
waouh.
Franchement,
Waouh.
Even the corners are...
C'est quoi cet arrasement?
Non, mais attends. Non, parce que j'ai
Tu
travaillé
sais
avec
que,
des
regarde,
chutes.
ça s'appelle un trait, ça. Et le trait, normalement, tu dois le suivre. Ça veut dire qu'ici, tu vois, ton bois, il est là, ton cœur, il est là.
Oui.
D'accord? Donc ton bois, il va obligatoirement tourner.
Oui.
Ça veut dire que cette pièce-là, en réalité, tu aurais dû la mettre dans l'autre sens. Ça veut dire que ça touche là et là.
Ah,
Et le fait de visser, ça te l'aurait écrasé.
ah oui. J'aurais dû utiliser ça dans l'autre sens.
Voilà, exactement.
Ah, oui.
C'est des petits trucs comme ça, tu vois.
Oui.
Le cœur, on le met toujours à l'extérieur. Mais non, non, c'est bien, c'est bien, c'est bien.
Ouais.
Je ne critiquerai pas quelqu'un qui se débrouille tout seul.
Bah, c'est passive-aggressive. That's called passive-aggressive.
Mais enfin, la prochaine fois, évite de le faire.
You might remember that we are planning for an extended summer adventure in Scandinavia, and that's why I spend every day a couple of minutes with Babbel, one of the world's leading language learning apps, which also happens to be this week's ad. In my experience, it makes a huge difference if you travel, if you know the local language. You can read signs, you can understand menus in restaurants, and you can participate in conversations instead of being that person that makes the conversation stop because somebody has to translate for you. But if you ever try to learn a language and struggled, don't worry, that's normal. It happened to me. I'm getting distracted really easily. But that's exactly where Babbel gets you back on track.
60,
60,
70.
70. Sia mig det bästa vinet, min fru betalar. To me, the lessons feel playful, surprisingly entertaining, efficient and rewarding, and it's scientifically proven to help you start speaking a new language in only 3 weeks. There are over 650 language experts involved in creating Babbel, and there's no risk involved as they offer a 20 days money-back guarantee if you decide that it's not the right fit for you. So check it out for yourself. Click the link below for a 60% discount on your subscription. Yeah.
Can I have a coffee?
No, you had one already this morning. But go and make me one.
Okay, boss.
After finishing my sampling for my fabric for the headboard, it's now time to print the real fabric, which means I need a big print table. So I've managed to find this old piece of wood here that I normally use for printing my wallpaper, and I'm going to now try to make myself a print table. I have covered my piece of wood with some wadding, which I stapled down onto the wood. And now I'm using some thick calico. This is just like a simple cotton. So I've stapled it all along one side, and now I'm going to pull it really tight and staple it underneath on the other side. So I'm going to get a really nice tight surface for printing my fabric on. I finally made a decision on which fabric I'm going to print. So I'm going with this option, which means I'm going to have 2 layers of print. So it's going to take a little bit longer, but I think it's going to be worth it. In order to know how much fabric I need to print, I've got this piece of foam, because I think this is going to be the inner part of my headboard. I want to leave a little bit of extra so it can go around and I can do a nice finishing. Today is a very exciting day because I'm finally printing my fabric for the headboard, and I'm a little nervous whether I don't mess up. I have my very good friend, Dorothée here from Paris. So me and Dorothée have known each other for maybe, I don't know, almost 20 years. We met in New York in our internship. She also studied fashion design and also knows how to screen print. So it's very handy because she's going to help me print my fabric today. Okay, let's do it. Siggy, what you doing? Okay, ready? Yes. Oh!
Standing, so
I love it. High five, High five. Thank you, Dorothy. You're such a big help. I couldn't have done it without you. Today is the big day because I have finally finished printing all of my fabric for the bed. Now I've just got to upholster it and I cannot wait to see what it looks like. I decided to make some navy blue piping. So I've just cut my fabric on the bias. I've got some cord ready to cover. I've chosen the navy blue because it picks up the blue, the dark blue that's in the fabric. So it will just be a really nice kind of framing on the bed. I'm just stitching my corners together so I can have a nice continuation of my design around the edge of the headboard. And now I'm just going to start staple gunning it on the inside here, and then I can pull it nice and tight. And then that's when I can start applying my blue piping to the edge. Now it's time to apply my piping. So I'm going to try to tighten and pull my fabric like this so it's really nice and tight. And then I'm going to use my piping and I'm going to staple gun it into place. And once I've got it stapled, I can then trim off this fabric. And then I'm going to be able to staple it from underneath and we'll get a really nice clean finish along here. And now what I want to do is I want to try to keep the match of the fabric. So you can see here, for example, the leaf continues. I'm just going to pin it into place and then I can staple it against my piping and then I'm going to get a really nice finish like this. And you can see it makes a really nice clean finish. So then I can just pull this fabric round and staple it under here. The headboard is finally finished. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So now I just have the rest of the bed to cover and I'm done. So the bed is finished finally, and luckily I have some familiar faces. Charlie and Max.
Hello.
Hello. They've come to look after Ziggy and the chateau, and luckily they are here to help me transport this because it weighs a ton. Voila. There we go. Is it centré? Is it centered? I think so. Right. Okay. And now we have to put it on its side, I think. Il faut mettre sur le côté. Ouais, c'est ça. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. C'est lourd. And now the question is whether the boards still fit in here. Le matelas, c'est peut-être en haut. Does it fit? A little tight. I think we need to. What do you think, Ella? Oh. Woo. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm exhausted. But it looks good. Do you like it?
I want to sleep in this room.
Ah, is it going to be your bedroom now? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Whee!